Hey Capricorn, welcome to your May of 2019 Sidereal Astrology forecast. All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about all of the important events that I feel like are taking place for your sign here this month. If you look down here at the chart, you will notice that the signs here are different sizes. And this is because we're using the actual size of the constellations as seen in the visible sky, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. So be sure to check out the link down below for more information because yeah, the signs are quite different from mainstream. All right, so let's take a look here for the beginning of the month. Right off the bat, 4th and 5th, we do have a new moon. Now this is the lowest energy time of the lunar cycle, but it is a time of new beginnings. And so it's a subtle new beginning around this time, and it's great to just sit with the energy and see what new sort of arises from it. So the new moon is going to be in your 4th house, which is the sector of essentially emotional security and all the things that arise from this. So internally, there'll likely be some new beginnings here with that, but externally, it could be things like maybe your home, new beginnings there, maybe your location, maybe things involving family, and possibly with your health as well. So whatever these kind of personal life things are, great to sit with it. Give it some time. Again, it's just the beginning of the cycle, but there could be some seeds planted with this sector at the beginning of the month. Now, along with this, on the 4th and 5th, we do have Mars opposite up to Jupiter. And so collectively for all of us, this could be feeling maybe a bit inspired, maybe a bit free-spirited, confident even, and proactive. And where this is going to be with, first of all, Mars, which is your 5th house. So you probably felt this last month as well, but great time, particularly the first half of the month here, to motivate yourself towards any of your passions. So what are you passionate about? Who are you passionate about? And putting energy and drive into this area. It's a great time to just have some fun, express yourself, maybe get into some of your creative energy with this Mars transit. Now, completely opposite this is Jupiter. And this is in your 11th house that has to do with your future ideals and future hopes and wishes. So this year, Jupiter's been here helping expand this area. A lot of you have likely gained maybe some potential, some opportunities about future stuff. Some of you may be involving group-related activities, even just anything that involves like science or technology, innovative things, online stuff. So whatever these ideals are, let's say, still great to be expanding these horizons. In fact, on the 4th and 5th, there might even be some opportunities here to cultivate some of these opportunities with these future ideals. And then of course, with all oppositions, it is about balancing it. So how can you balance both these future potentials and your self-expression and your creative energy? Because our future ideals do need us to be having fun, enjoying what we're doing, creating, and vice versa. Our self-expression, our creative energy does need us to be expanding our horizons when it comes to our future ideals. All right, so with that kind of balance, the next major event here for the month is on the 8th. And this is going to be Mercury going over Uranus in that 4th house. So this is another step in the right direction, I feel like, with the home or personal life things. But this is particularly important because it's activating Uranus. And Uranus just recently came in here last month. So if recently you've started to feel a little bit more like you're wanting some change maybe with the home life or with your health in some way, doing something new and different, especially if it's outside the status quo or outside of your normal mode of doing things with that stuff, Mercury on the 8th is going to help you further develop that. There could be another step in the right direction, maybe some new ideas, right? Maybe something new again that's exciting or unique, furthering developing this personal life area. All right, so fast forward to the 15th, and we do have some sign changes. We do have the Sun going into the 5th house for you, and Mars going into your 6th house. So with the 5th, again, Mars was already here, so I think the second half of the month, there will just be more focus when it comes to, again, the things you're passionate about, and you expressing yourself and having fun and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be your source of energy and life force. Now, also mid-month, Mars goes into your 6th, which places more of an emphasis on your day-to-day work and perhaps your routine. So that's great too. Mars can give you a bit of motivation, drive, energy to put into your work, into your routine. You'll probably notice that shift the second half of the month there which a lot can get done with those day-to-day activities. All right, and then the next thing here is on the 18th, which is going to be Venus passing over Uranus in that 4th house. So this is significant because Venus will now be the last planet to leave your 3rd house from last month. So if in April and even in steps throughout this month, if you notice that there was things you were doing involving communication or practical matters or learning, anything in your more immediate environment that particularly involves your mind or communication in some way, or writing or things like that, that's all getting finalized in steps throughout this month. And the last one will be in the 18th, or about the 16th to the 18th, once Venus leaves that 3rd and goes into your 4th. So when she does, it will be another activation of, again, that personal life sector. So another step in the right direction when it comes to that sense of, again, something outside the norm, exciting, different, involving your personal life that you might just have a new value of. You might just see something that you enjoy about it or want to further develop it, but it's got that enjoyment factor with Venus. And it could even be family relationships or new relationships tied to it in some way. And when I say new relationships, I don't mean just new relationships, but also new beginnings in existing relationships as well. All right, and then we do have the full moon, which will be at the same time on the 18th. And this is going to be in your 10th house, which has to do with your public image and your career. So great time to do this status check here. Around the 18th, how's your career going? How's your productive life or your public life? And further develop it. So there will be some insight. There will also be some harvest. In fact, if there's anything 6 months ago that you did start here in this sector, particularly, this could be the high point or the culmination of it. But with this insight, great to do a status check, do a bit of a shift and pivot, because you'll further develop this area now for the next 6 months. And this is just a good shift with that energy. All right, so the last thing here this month is Mercury passing over the sun in the 5th house of that self-expression. So again, more unfoldment with having fun, creative energy, passionate energy, maybe gaining some insights, some ideas about these things. And this is all really just setting the stage for the new beginnings here, because next month in June, you will have a new moon here in this 5th house, and that's going to help further. That's really where the real new beginnings will be with the area. But all of this is just kind of setting the prelude to that energy in May. All right, so Capricorn, have a fantastic May. Thank you for watching. Be sure to click that like button if you liked the video, and I will see you all next time for the next video. Take care.